Wanna bow. You know when you do something once and then you don't do it for like months, you tend to forget how it's done again. So yeah, it's either that or it's just network issues. Maybe the app needs to be updated or something. But next week I'll be back home, so everything should be good. Let's boost into pit from here. I should be doing some shares right now, so I'll be right back in the chats, guys, as I do these shares. Stepping going for a lap here. Nice. All right. I'm done with sharing. What's up, Double Cheese? What's up, Paul? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no forehead check today, Double Cheese. What's up, Mid Matches? Welcome to the stream. Where's the forehead? I'm not home. I'm not home. I have like a uh I have like a family. All right, so one of my grand aunts passed away, so I have to be like over by my family's to help with transportation and getting funeral arrangements set up and stuff. So that's why I wasn't able to stream last Tuesday. And that's why I don't have a camera right now because I'm not home. I'm not at my house. Uh, so I was trying to configure another camera setup here, but seems some trouble with it. So yeah, I was kind of keeping it on the low, but yeah, it's all good though. Yeah, she was 82, so it's all good. She lived her life. All right. All right, so I want to buy some more Verstappen cards today. Have 1,200 and something bucks. So hopefully by Saturday I should have Verstappen at low 7 if these bucks hold up. If these bucks hold up by Saturday, I should have Verstappen at level 7. So let's get some grab 5 here. All right, there we go, grabbing 5 there. We have 900, so that took 300 something. So we have 15 more to get. We can get 15 more, and we need only 17 for him to be level 7. All right, we need 15 more Verstappen. So that's today's what? Thursday. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get 15 more. So by Sunday, we should have him at level 7 for the GP finals if we have enough bucks. If not, he's going to be short 2 cards to go to the next level. Hopefully we get him in some form of crates. In some form of crates before the end. Alright. So that's the setup I'm using right now. Let's jump into some races. Oh, I haven't done... Yeah, we could do a GP event. As I didn't qualify yesterday. Qualifying round was 161. Top 15, 161 points. I'm not scoring that. These guys must be crazy. 161 points. I ain't scoring that. Let me do 2 races here. And then we'll cruise to the finish with the rest. In the room to myself, so I could get some background music on. But the ones that I am sure don't have any copyright issues, I can't seem to find them. I don't know why. Because I'm sure they don't have any copyright issues, so I can't seem to find them. I have to play the ones that I'm certain I have been using. That I'm certain don't have any issues with copyright. Here's one that doesn't have any issues with copyright. Turn it up a little so you guys can hear it and hear me as well. Is it better to qualify in Q2 or Q3 instead of Q1, or doesn't it matter? Paul, it definitely does matter. I'm putting out. I'll be making a post soon for members, so you'll see that soon. Oh, I see. I can't play the music because I'll be watching the chats from this device. All right, so I'll be putting out a post soon, Paul. I'll try to get it done today. It's gonna basically explain the new GP strategy, how it works to you guys. And as I said before, the owner of the strategy don't want me to post it in a video publicly, so I can't make it public to everyone, so everyone can get it to use. He doesn't want that to happen, and then I don't want to be sharing it behind his back, and then he won't be sharing other stuff with me once he gets them. All right. Yeah, so just hold on, Paul. I'll get something to you soon. Later today, I believe. I was trying to get a video, but because I'm up and down all day, I haven't played. Should have gone to pit there. I haven't played in days because I have to be up and down with my family to get these arrangements done. So I was aiming to get it to you guys before the event started. So yeah, but it is what it is. All right, so we're serving a breakdown with board or drivers here. As you know, it's the qualifying round. You don't necessarily need to win or score a lot in the qualifying round. No breakdowns in GP. Nah, I say leave the breakdowns. Leave the breakdowns. I think the breakdowns I don't think it's that bad. I see a few people complaining a lot about the breakdowns. I don't see it that bad at all. All you have to do is whenever you get that breakdown, just go to pit on that same lap that you got the breakdown in, and you should be fine. Once again, you see me serve another breakdown, nice and simple, and I'm still in the same positions, quick and easy, no hassle, no stress. What's up, KJ? All day. Devaldo, what's up? Breakdown sucks, dude. You don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's the best thing, but I'm saying I don't see a problem with the current breakdown meta. I'm not seeing a problem with it. That's just my honest opinion. I'm not seeing I don't have a problem with it right now. I should have gone to pit there with both drivers. We'll go here with Verstappen. Then we'll come back around and go again with Perez. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's the best, but I mean, it's not the worst either, and it can be worked around really easy. And it is actually random in some sense. Doesn't matter how much reliability you got on your car. Oh, that was a ninth lap. Doesn't really matter how much reliability you got on your car. You can still suffer a breakdown versus a player with a way lower reliability. All right, so it's not forced. You can't force it on another rival, and that was what I liked. You cannot force the breakdown on the rival, on another rival. That was the most important thing with the feature for me. Right on the line, we lost that. We ran out of fuel. Oh, Chris, what's up, bro? Welcome to channel memberships. Thank you for your support, man. If you start in front or you start from the back. All right. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I feel what you're saying. Feel what you're saying, bro. Let's jump into another GP race. Yeah, you hear how it makes a car drive drunk? Yeah, because your drivers tend to slow down. Wait, let me turn this light off. I have my my camera light on, and it's really bright, and the camera is not working. So let me turn that off. Get that out my eye. You made it through in 4 races? Okay. All right. So I have recently been thinking about the GP strategy and so on and so forth. Those of you who still do use the GP strategy, the original GP strategy, what you want to do now is make some simple adjustments to that exact GP strategy, and you should be fine. So normally I would say qualify between 25 and 50 in the qualifying round. In the qualifying round, you still want to qualify from 7 to 15. However, in the opening round, you don't want to qualify below 40. All right, because what it seems to me is that Hutch is taking those players who qualified from 40 to 50, and they're throwing them in random groups with random players instead of putting them in the groups that they should go into. All right, so to get away from them throwing your account into a hard group on Friday, I think you should try to qualify from 25 to 40. If you can go up to 35, from 25 to 35, that's even better for you. Try and stay away from qualifying in the last 10. All right. What's up, Nate? Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, I didn't got through yesterday, KJ. As the score to go through yesterday was like was 161, and I'm not qualifying with 161. You think that the changes had made the game worser, Devalo? You think it made the game worser? I don't think so. The changes made the game very nice. You can still use hard tires in the junior leagues on the junior account. I'm very happy with the changes. I can't see on my junior account. It feels great. The drivers drive good with hard and soft tires same way. So I can't complain with this update. I can't complain on this update, honestly. Whenever I am like that person in the community that looks out for like all level of play in the game. Whenever we have like a player council meeting and stuff, and other people will be like, yeah, that's it. I'm always trying to say, make sure it's balanced for every player. Make sure that at all levels, players can play and enjoy the game. You can't make it so only top players are enjoying. And I have tested it at the junior level with my junior account, and everything seems nice. The breakdowns can be a pain. Here's when I see the breakdown as a pain. So what I recommended, I try to make the recommendations to them, but it's still up to them to decide what they're gonna do. But here's what I was looking at with the breakdown. All right, I was looking at with the breakdown is to move it to specific laps. All right, so you can only get a breakdown because it's tough to get a breakdown in that 7 lap when it's 1 lap to go and you're neck and neck holding for a 1-2 finish. Like here, you're neck and neck holding for a 1-2 finish, and you suffer a breakdown right at the 7th lap here. That one is tough. That one is really tough. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I feel your pain that way. But in terms of getting breakdowns in like the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth lap, those are pretty easy to combat. Not a lot of stress on those. Just go to pit on the same lap that you got it. But when it comes to like the 7th lap or that 8th lap, you might be battling it out with a real player, and you're boosting to finish on that 8, and your car suffer a breakdown and slows down. That hurts. So in those essence, the breakdowns are basically irrelevant. They're just used to the game, just using them to prove its own point, to say hit pick this player to win and this player must win. You know, so that's the only way I see it irrelevant. Nah, that's not how team orders work for me. Actually, you cannot use team orders in. All right, let me show you how I use team orders. I should do a video on this, but because of me not being home and stuff, uh, I wasn't able to do so. But I plan to do a video on the team orders. Let me see what setup this dude has. A level 6 Verstappen, level 6 Hamilton. Pretty nice car as well. All right, let me show you. Let me do a duel, because I think that's it for my GP races. I'll save the rest for later on. See, I'm way down in the leagues. Yeah, I'm way down in the leagues this week. Hopefully, I don't get relegated, as I haven't been playing at all. Corey Johnson there, 4.4 billion. These guys don't take a break. There I am, way down in the league. All right, I'm going to show you how I use team orders. I don't think so, Nate. It give you a faster pit time. Yeah, we can test that. We can test that, but I don't think so. All right. So the reliability on this setup that I'm running is, I think it's 45 or 47, somewhere about there. Yeah, 47. All right. All right. So let me show you how you should use team orders. I see people using team orders when there's like a bunch of cars. That's not the time to use team orders. And if you're going to use team orders at that point, let me show you how you do it. It's not that it's not stressing at all. Let me show you how you do the team orders thing. I'm going to be making a video on it, but as soon as I get home next week, I'll be starting on those videos. Yeah, as long as it's in the qualifying round, you're good. If you even still get a breakdown on the finals, as I said, all you have to do is just go to pit on the same lap you got that breakdown in, and you should be good. I don't think there is a tune that would give you less breakdown. If you go for a high level reliability setup, you're still gonna get breakdowns. I went for a tune with the power level tune with 67 reliability, and I got a breakdown versus a player with some 40 something reliability. So what I have been focusing on is not to focus on reliability. As you know, reliability is kind of going to slow your car down a bit. So what I do is not to focus on reliability. I just keep it in a nice mid-range level. All right. So that's what I've been doing when it comes to reliability and breakdowns. And I don't get a lot of breakdowns at all. Come on, Perez. Squeeze through there. Squeeze through. Squeeze out. All right, at this point, when there's like a jam up like this, you kind of don't want to use team orders here. The team orders feature is basically designed like in case you suffer. Let's say you suffer a breakdown. Let's say I suffer a breakdown with Verstappen here, and I'm going to pit with Perez at the same lap. The team order is kind of designed so I could try and get Perez in front of Verstappen so he doesn't serve that breakdown time as well. All right. So if you have like cars that are hunting like the rival Leclerc, putting pressure, and Max Verstappen there, come on, Perez, keep up. If you have cars that are hunting and you go team orders, the front driver is going to move to the side and let your driver by. However, if a car is slipstreaming behind your driver, he's going to also pass your front driver. All right, so how you want to do it is once you see, I was hoping to get both of them side by side here so I can show you guys. Yeah, your setup does have something to do with qualifying. It's not just about your driver's level. And we've proved that a lot over and over. Your setup you still has to have a good setup. You still have to have a good setup to get good qualifying. It comes down to the loadout, all right? And that's where people kind of misunderstood. This is why when you use like the power level setup, you have high reliability and your car still qualifies good. It's not really the reliability, but it's the loadout. It's really the pluses, the extra pluses. That's really what causes it to perform the way it performs. All right, after this, we're gonna run Nate's theory, and then I'll see if I can get into a closer race with both my drivers so we can do the team orders. Fifth strongest driver, level 7 Max and level 9 Gasly. The care works, but he gets those qualifying penalties. Okay. Okay, hopefully I should get that Verstappen to level 7. He's going to be a game changer at level 7. So hopefully I can get him to level 7 after by Sunday if these bucks hold up. I see Perez not lapping at a good pace as Verstappen here, as he's stuck on that Red Bull. Verstappen holding a good pace here. We're going to bring him to pit here and bring Perez to pit there. We have good distance between that number 10 and our Perez, so we should go in and out of pit real fast. So hard tire seems to be holding up pretty strong now. There you see the leaders on those hards, and they're not being overtaken by the AIs on softs. So hard tires are holding up pretty strong against soft tires now. As you see, those are the leaders, and these guys on softs are not overtaking them at all. They're holding on their hards. I'm getting more double breakdowns with this update no matter what reliability I run. Yeah, as I said, reliability is not a prevention method to say, all right, if you run high reliability, you won't get any breakdowns. That's not the case. That does not affect if you get a breakdown or not. The only thing we see reliability proof, the proof that we got on reliability is that if you do get a breakdown, your car fixes a bit faster than it would if your reliability was lower. So that's the only proof we got for breakdowns. Wait, this car should be slowing. This Leclerc should be slowing and we should be going by him. All right, there goes the AI going by. Let's see if Perez can go by as well. All right, Perez taking a bad line. So that zero tires didn't slow. Yeah, you just definitely still can win with the breakdowns. Let me see. Every 2 minutes in a race, you have to chance to get a breakdown. I believe it's 20, 80, 20. All you seem to race is 267, 270. Yep, that's your mass flags. So that's kind of what you're going to be racing mostly. We already buy our Perez of the day, Verstappen of the day. All right. All right, let me put on a power level setup with all its reliability and glory. 63 reliability. All right. So as I was explaining now, why you see a setup like this with high reliability operates. If you take your finger, if you go on this screen in game and you just take your finger and you cover the reliability score, then you add up the power, the grip, and the aero. That score will be the speed of your car, and then the reliability is going to bring up that total to a lot. Now that total that the reliability bring it up to, that makes it be your power level score. Now the game is ranked on loadouts, so your overall loadout will be all of these pluses. So you add power, grip, aero, reliability up together, you will get a number. Then you add that number to all of these. You add all of these stats on your drivers: overtaking, defense, consistency, fuel, tire management, and wetness ability. You add all of those up and you would get one score. Now that score that you got, that would be your total power level score. Now, how a driver how somebody out qualifies is matchmaking takes that score, and it takes your flag count, and you search for a rival with an equal score and an equal flag count. Sometimes they're off on the flag count. This is why sometimes you'd be matching like players with 2,000 flags more or 2,000 flags less. It's because your loadout is equal to their loadout in some form or sense. All right. Yeah, yeah, KJ all day. Spent like all my bucks to get that Verstappen to level 7. He's pretty close though, so I'm happy for that. He made it pretty close. That first grade, I was just gonna buy like 3, but that one that gave me those Verstappen cars kind of. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Verstappen is running. What's up, Dan? And also welcome to the stream. Yes, your driver levels does take into consideration. Also, your asset grade does take into consideration as well. What I mean by a grade is if it's an epic or a rare or a common, and what series it's at also takes in effect. So let's say we matched, right? Let's say you put on all series 1 epics and I put on all series 7 epics. I'm definitely gonna out qualify you by a lot and probably win one too, while you'll struggle in the back. Understand? So grades does affect how a car performs as well. Uh, it's solely breakdowns are solely based off of reliability. But look at it this way: uh, there's some form of calculation to get it up, to understand how it really works. There is some form of calculation. It is said that it calculates like how much laps you do. Sometimes you get breakdown, but then we debunk that theory. They did say it's calculated by how much laps. So if you do like extended laps on your tires, you increase your chance of getting a breakdown because you're going for a longer stint. All right, so you increase your chance of getting a breakdown. Uh, and stuff like that. But we have debunked that theory many times. We are on 0 tires and we don't suffer any breakdowns. It did said if you run 0 tires, you increase your chance to suffer a breakdown even higher. But it's crazy. Not many times we do 0 laps and we don't get any breakdowns. And then sometimes you get a breakdown like in the second lap. They did say that based off of your tire wear, if your tires are worn, you can get a breakdown. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. When season score coming out? Close to. Damn, we should have gone to pit there. I was reading that message. All right, we should have gone to pit there. So that's gonna kind of. All right, let me push Verstappen here. Kind of use team orders now with Verstappen and Perez. All right, whenever you're doing team orders and a car is like next door, right behind you, knocking on your doorstep, once your driver reaches, once you see your driver move to the side like that, you need to boost that driver. Once he moves to the side, you need to boost him right away. Right as he moves to the side, you want to boost him right away so he can get back on the line to defend his position from the rival or from the AI cars. All right. Yeah, that's all right, bro. We got the orders in correct. We got the team orders done, and we got switched. So Verstappen went in, so he didn't serve the breakdown time that Perez served. All right. Appreciate you, AMG. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate you for all your support. Miss playing GTA 5 so much. Oh man. Oh man. Miss playing GTA 5, man. Oh yeah, so season score normally comes out right at the end when they're close to the end, when they're close to the end of the season. That's when season score normally comes out, when they're close to the end of the season. We're just 6 months in, so we have like 6 months to go before the end of the season. Do you ever use the Excel? Yeah, I used it. I used it once, but it's not my speed, Paul. It's not my speed. I used it once. The matchmaking Excel sheet. I used it once. But this is my thing with the matchmaking Excel sheet. It's not like I know what kind of match I'm gonna get. You know what I mean? You don't really know what kind of match you're gonna get. So you could go for a setup that is really, really strong and you get a match with somebody, and when you look, they outqualify and outperform you, and you're like, what? So I just take it like one race at a time. With Sometimes I use my power level setup. Sometimes I test different setups to see what works and what does not. Yes, I sure can, bro, and stuff like that. Appreciate you, AMG. Thank you, man. Hopefully you got to work on that track for or F1 race on GTA 5 uh, since I've been out for a while. How does it feel to have your face gone? uh, I mean, I'm normally doing what I normally do, so it doesn't feel any kind of way. It's just that I'm not home because of some family issues, some things going on in the family right now. Grinding to 140 million. All right, man. Nice. 140 from 120 something. Man, you've been putting in those work. KOs all day. Perez stats aren't that good. With this buff at level 7, he's pretty good. At level 7, he gained like 10 points for all stats from level 6 to level 7. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, it is what it is. So because I'm not home, uh, this is why I was trying to set up this camera, but it's not working at all. Because I use it to broadcast, but I just think that it's me who forgot. I just don't remember how to set it up correctly. So yeah, I think that's the reason. KJ, when you think you'll have all common and rare maxed out? Ask Nate. I think hopefully by January I should have all common and rare maxed out. Not mostly commons, hopefully. All my commons. If not by January, then about February. Probably probably even March. Probably even March. This dude have a maxed out level Alonso. Level 7 Perez, level 6 Verstappen. Pretty decent hybrid setup here. Alright, so that was a setup for those who wanted to look at the setup that I was running. The power level setup is what it is. I recently gotten my power plant to wait just a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Just a minute, please. Yeah. All right. Where was I? Nah, they released new content, the new season in May. So May will be normally when the new season releases. That will be in year, 1 year. Oh, setup, you missed it. Okay. This is power level setup. I think it was I was running. There it is, the power level setup. So this setup, I'm liking this setup. I can't wait to get the rotor to level 10. Hopefully, I'm hoping at level 10. No, it's at max level. All right, at max level, it looks like it's going to be a little bit better by 1 point, better than the buffer at level 7. But if the buffer goes level 8, the buffer is going to be stronger than the rotor. All right, so I'm hoping to get the rotor at least to level 10. If I can get that done this week leading up to the GP event, that would be nice. If I could get the rotor up to level 10, then I would like switch in the rotor for the buffer for that extra power over reliability. So that would be the setup that I would be running for the GP event finals. Oh, you only get one arrow from level 10 to level 11. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely want to get that to level 10. I think that's going to be a nice little buff there to the setup here. As I got the power plant to level 6 and it's 1 point stronger than the destroyer. So, and you also get a little bit of fast pit time on that. So I'm going to be running that mostly now. I was hoping to get like the padlock up and the CX, but those are not going to go up right now. So I'm just hoping for that rotor to make its way up to level 10 for now. That's the main part that I want to go to level 10 right now, that rotor. And Perez, as I was saying now about Perez, with the 10% buff, he gained 10 points on all aspects from level 6. So if you have him like to level 6 and you're close to level 7, if you have the bucks to buy a few team series crate, I would say go for it. You know, a big waste, 4,000 cards for only one arrow. Yep, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's jump into a race. 4,000 cards for one arrow. Yeah, that's just heartbreaking. No, but you know, Nate, that kind of goes to show you the power of 1+ versus 1-. Really, if you think about it that way, you'll be like amazed. The power of 1+ versus 1-. And probably because the rotor is a lower grade part, that's why. It's a bit of a lower grade part at the end of the day. I stopped 10 qualifiers here, and this is not the GP events either. So that's nice. So it seems to me that they made some adjustment to the hard tires since the update, because hards has been holding up really strong as of lately. All right, watch Verstappen and Perez up the front. Watch them at the front and see when the softs are going to go by them. Let's watch until we see the softs go by Perez and Verstappen at the front. All right, Lewis Hamilton just managed to go by Bottas now. Just managed to go by them. They're not dropping back as fast. Leclerc now just managed to go by them. Or Verstappen caught up, just managed to go by them as well. So they're coming down. They're coming down. So they did do a little bit of tweak, but it's still not enough to like for them to hold. Yeah, Yeah, I only can I can't buy 4. I can only buy 5. I'm buying 5 per day, and it's gonna be 300 and something bucks per 5. So I need like 15, 17 more. I think it is that I need. Let's go to wet tires here. It's gonna be partly cloudy after the rain, so the track isn't gonna dry out that good, that fast, I should say. There we go. Go Verstappen, go. What I have been thinking about though, guys, what I have been thinking about, but because of this, because this week has been so busy for me, I haven't gotten to do it as yet. What I've been thinking about to put a setup together with the highest amount of power and grip with the fastest amount of pit time. I want to see what a setup like. We can try it now. As a matter of fact, I'll try it after this. Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. So I have a 2021 account guide. I think we just went through series 3, and we're at series 4 now. You don't want to upgrade your parts too much. You just focus mainly on your drivers for upgrades. All right. So for series 3, you want to have your best wetness ability drivers. So just get your drivers with the most wetness ability for series 3. And use those drivers to push through. You have the same amount to buy to get him to level 7. Nice. Hopefully I can get him to level 7 by Sunday, hopefully. Yeah, so if you want to check out our Let's Play our account 2021 account guide series, you can just go to the playlist and you'll see it there. And then you can also check out the How to Win series. Even though it's kind of outdated, I have to try and do it over now with a new update out. It's a bit outdated. So How to Win series 3, well, you get those tips on using wet drivers, and you can still try to go for your fastest pit time setup, as at the lower level there's not much you can change to the car. So fast pit time is the best way to still go with the lower levels, because there's not much to change either way. So it's best to change your pit time so you can get in and out of the pits faster than your opponent. All right. So that's still relevant for the lower series up to today. Nice and easy win there. I'm using power grip and pit setup in series 6, and it's working pretty good. Yeah, I have been extremely thinking about it, Paul, because if you could find like what I've been thinking about is to find like the setup that gives me the most power, the most grip, and the fastest amount of pit time possible. All right, because it seems to me you don't really need to focus on too much aero. You just need to focus on that grip and that power, and you should be good. The arrow will catch up. Whatever arrow you get, you can just use that arrow instead of trying to improve your arrow as well. All right, so this setup here, nice setup here, and you see that we're outperforming it, even though we have a few stronger parts, but yeah, we're still outperforming it. And as you can see here, he's winning by arrow once again. I'm not focusing on too much on arrow right now. I'm trying to focus on mostly grip and power. I think level 7 max will be stronger than level 7 Bottas when Merce. Yeah, level 7 max is gonna be really strong. So because I'm trying to save these bucks to buy. Nice, we got a little bit of rotor there. because I'm trying to save these bucks to buy Verstappen. I haven't been playing throughout the day to open any crates at all because I don't want to spend all those bucks. And then when you look, I'm short on Verstappen. Even if I'm short, I might uh, throw a gift card in there or something. Think I have some Google Play money. So I think I have some Google Play money. Should about $2 or something like that. So yeah, that could get me a free Verstappen cards, a few Verstappen cards as well. What was I looking? Oh yeah, we were gonna look for a setup with the most power and grip, with the most reliability in there. No, with the most pit time, the fastest pit time in there. All right, so let's see what we can change around. All right, that's going to take away a good amount of power. That's 11 power taken away there. We don't want to lose so much power unless we're going to get it back. It's taking away 11 grip. Too much grip loss there. All right, that's not bad. Though we're gaining arrow that we don't really want, but that's not bad. 5 power and 2 grip. So we throw that in there. The wall, we're gaining 1 power. We're losing 5 grip. All right, we'll throw that in here as well. So I think this would be it then. I think this would be it. So we have 80 power, 71 grip, and 65 arrow, 42 reliability. This is not bad neither. Use the cream. Let me see. Yeah, the cream is taking away too much from power. Cream is going to take away too much from power. So I think this will be it. 291 in the pits with good power, good grip. And as I said, the arrow will always stay with the setup and reliability at 42. So not too bad. Let's run this and see how it performs. Oh, let's do it in GP to see, so we can see what it qualifies like in the GP. What's up, Hassan? All right, just a second, bro. I'm gonna test this in the GP events and see how it goes. If not, if I'm too strong, I'll just run one driver out of fuel, as I don't want to qualify in a high score. I'm looking to qualify in a certain score, and if it goes above that score, then I'll just do it the next day. Pretty fair match when it comes to flags here. That's the kind of match you want to see when you're doing your GP events. These kind of match, you're always qualifying in the top 10, and possibly easy for you to just pull away, and take the 1-2 win. But we don't want a 1-2 win here. So if we're in a 1-2 position, I'll just run one driver out of fuel. Or we just run one driver out of fuel anyways. 2-5. Yeah, we'll just run one out of fuel anyways. I knew it was going to be something like that. I'm experimenting with setups, finding nothing. Rofus AMG. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we just did a power level setup with a power level driver, so we could do it again though. Yeah, we're just gonna run Perez out of fuel and let Verstappen finish in P1. But this setup really holds up strong. It hold up strong in qualifying. I'm gonna test it again in the opening round and see how it performs in there. Because if you could get we suffered a breakdown with Verstappen, you want to go to pit right away. Once you see those breakdowns, just go to pit. Whenever you go to pit for your breakdown, you don't want to come back out on conserve. You want to boost those laps to regain those positions. The time you lost, once you boost those laps, you're gonna regain that time. So that's the next thing I forgot to mention to you guys as well. I'm lucky it happened here, so I could remember, so I could explain that as well. I'm gonna be making a video about breakdowns and reliability. Really, I did make one on how to combat your breakdowns, what you should do. I don't think I put that in there. As you can see, Verstappen retook his time that he lost. This is why I'm saying to you guys that the breakdowns are not so bad. As you can see, he's retaking his time that he's lost. The only thing with a breakdown is that it's going to change up your strategy. So it forces you to change up your strategy. That's the only thing that I see. And I kind of like the challenge of switching up the strategy and so on. All right. Where to find Google Play Money and how to use. All right. Appreciate you for your donation, bro. If you just go into your Google store, and you go to like payment methods, if you have credits in there, it's going to be on there. You'll see it come up and say Google credits balance or Google credits available. Like sometimes Google gives you these bonuses. I don't know. Most times I get them like I get a few each year. I've been getting a few each year. I don't know if it's because I always been like when I used to play like Clash of Clans. I used to spend like buying the $5 monthly packs to get like those skin and queen skins. So I used to buy them like the packs like monthly, the monthly offers, Clash Clan Pass or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. I used to buy those. So I don't know if it's because I used to buy those. Google always gives me some credits. So like every now and then they'll give me like a $2 credit and so on. So those credit is what I use to add up, and then I use them to purchase in-game stuff. So this is why I always be like saying like in some sense I am free to play, as I haven't put any money out my pocket in the game, but in some sense I am not. Understand? Because I do buy credits, have credits to buy a few bucks every now and then. But it's not like a lot though. It's like the $5 pack or stuff like that. So if that counts. It still does count though. And sometimes if you just scroll down on your Google, just go in Google Play and scroll down, you'll see like a little advertisement come up, and they'll be saying like Google is giving you $2 for in-game purchases and stuff like that. So yeah, appreciate you for your donation, man. What's up, Stan? Welcome to the stream. Oh damn! Didn't we run? No, we did not run one of the drivers out of fuel here. All right, so we'll have to score. Hopefully these guys don't score too much, as I don't want to score more than a certain amount of points. Right now I'm kind of over the points threshold that I wanted to score at. So hopefully these guys put in their races and scored a lot. All right, we'll leave that. there's a threshold that I don't want to pass, and a threshold. So I want to get qualified in a certain amount of point. And if I don't get qualified in that certain amount of point, I'll just do it the next day. So let's hope those guys push up. All right, so somebody was asking for the power level setup. $0.00040 Bitcoin. I used to have some Bitcoin, but I used them to do like HYP, and they took like all my Bitcoin away. The only thing I have now is like Cardano. Yeah, I have some Cardano for about the last, let's say, 5-6 years. I have some Cardano. When Cardano just came out, I bought a few, and those are what I have. The only thing I have left in crypto, nothing more. All right, so this setup looks really nice and good. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Let me take a screenshot of that so I don't forget. All right, now on to the power level setup, and then you said use mic and max. All right, let me use mic and max, and let me put on the power level setup here real quick. And so that's the power level setup. Normally it would be with the destroyer, but the power plant is now stronger than the destroyer at level 6, so the power plant it is. And if you really take into consideration, yeah, this is my power level setup now, as my power plant is now level 6, so it takes over from level 7 destroyer. Once the destroyer gets back to gets up to level 8, it might take back over, as it's just 1 points difference between them both right now. Let's look at Schumacher compared to both my drivers are on the level. So these are Perez and Verstappen are with the buff is the power level drivers for now. Outrun Carlos Sainz and so on. Series 7. All right, let's go down to Series 7. Oh, you want to race? You want to try to match? That's what you want to do? Okay. All right. Let me go. All right. So we're also zooming in on 13K subs. Hopefully we can get there before the end of the month. As you know, we normally give away, once we hit a milestone, we normally give away some free legendary crates. As of lately, we have negotiated and we've gotten $600. So we gave out $600 to 3 lucky winners last at 12K subs. And this month would be nice to give out $600 to 3 lucky winners once again. So if you're not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe and turn your post notifications. All right. 1-4. Nice. And we're on Mexico. So with the new update, I'm kind of staying away from hard tires with the new update. Will we ever have racing with friends in the game? Race with friends. You can do like countdown races to match. If you're in the same area, or in the same region, you can do countdown races to match. If you're not in the same region, you want to use a VPN to put you guys in the same region, and then you can do countdown races and match. However, in terms of selecting a friend and racing with them, we're not there yet. All right, Hassan, you take care, bro. Bye, man. Yeah, we're not there yet in terms of selecting a friend and racing with them. Yeah, we're not there yet. But I mean, the club feature, once the club feature launches at the end of November, uh, we should be in a good position. So once again, you see Perez going to pit from P1. Once again, as I said, you want to make sure once you go to pit, once you get a breakdown and go to pit, you want to make sure you're back out firing, guns blazing on full boost. Yeah, club feature is going to be like clans. If you know, like Clash of Clans, where you have like clans where you can join a clan. So that was the club feature is going to be. You're going to be able to join a club and team up with racers to earn rewards. All right. But once the feature is rolled out, then you know the potential is limitless. You know where it can go from there. Big up from St. Kitts. Bless up, man. Carl, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see another Caribbean person here. Bless up, man. What's up, Hamada? Yeah, so the family emergency I had the other day, as I'm explaining to the guys earlier on the stream, my grand aunt passed away, so I have to be up and helping to set up arrangements and stuff. So hence why I'm not home today. I haven't been home all week. Super chat run out of time. Had another one. Appreciate you, AMG. 100, man. 100. I appreciate you. 100. Thank you so much for your super chat. These are really gonna help. Really, really. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. You know, she was like 82, so she lived a long, healthy life. So, you know, it is what it is. So that's why my camera is not up, because I'm not home. I won't be going home until about Saturday, I believe, is when I'm going home.
Super chat run out so time had another rolling on the floor laughing.
AMG, man, really appreciate you for all your support. Appreciate all of you guys too for all your support. All our channel members, appreciate you guys so much. All of our supporters who have been here from day one, appreciate you guys so much. This is just mind-blowing when you think about it. You know, to build a community with loving, kind people. Crazy good. It's a nice experience, I would say. All right, so we didn't win that one down there in Series 7, but it was a good race nonetheless. We got 3-4. Rival got 1-2. Yep. I wish that too, Paul. That's like my major dream. Look at that. Verstappen 7, Perez 7. But look at that. Verstappen 7 compared to Perez 7. Wow. Verstappen 7 is amazing. Yeah, I was just doing a request from one of the subscribers. And as you can see, guys, as I was saying, this is why these are the kind of things I use to know that what I'm thinking makes sense and what I'm testing is working and do. because look at it. Remember, I was just telling you that we want to what I want to focus on mainly is like power and grip, and kind of just leave arrow by the side, and it will catch up. Uh, Here we see the rival doing the same thing here. He's kind of leaving arrow to like just be whatever arrow is being. He's not trying to add any parts to give him any arrow. He's focusing mostly on power and grip. So these are the things that I use whenever I'm testing stuff. Like whenever I get an idea and like, all right, let me see how this turns out, and I go to test it. Then I race like some strong bots, and then I check their setup and to see that they're running like the same kind of setup that I'm kind of working on. Let me know that, yeah, that's it. You're on the way. There is something there. Yeah, so this setup right here, and I want this rotor to go up to the next level, but I can't push it to the next level because I'm trying to save those bucks to buy some cards, some Verstappen cards. But yeah. All right. So this is the setup that I've been running in duels, and as you can see, based off of the rival setup, this setup is stronger than his setup that he was just using. And this is the one that I'm testing for the GP event this week. Yeah, I'm testing this one for the GP setup this week. Nice reliability at 47, so it's not the lowest reliability, but you're not focusing on reliability. It's not the lowest in arrow, but you're not focusing on arrow. You're mostly focusing that power and that grip. And with a setup like this, when you throw that hex boost and that instinct boost in there to give more power to the car, it should be amazing for the finals. All right, let's jump into another race. Oh, somebody was saying to try Mick Schumacher and level 10 Schumacher and Perez. So let's put on Schumacher. This is Jeremy Clarkson setup. Yep. Power, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna run good in the G. Ah, look at that. We matched with Hamada. Hamada is sneaky searching in there. Hamada, sneaky searching. Let's go. Sneaky searching in there. Yep, they've been giving away the self control like all over. I think I have like 1,500 self control boosts. What's up, Asa? Welcome to the stream. Pretty decent qualifiers as well. Not the worst because we have Schumacher in there. So wait, what's going on? It's gonna forfeit. The countdown is not starting. Oh yeah, it's starting now. So let's go. Let's go. It's starting now. So basically, Hamada is gonna know what strategy we're using, so he can just out strategize us pretty easily. Let's hope Mick Schumacher get a good. Wait, what's up here? Verstappen wasn't boosting. Oh no, thought Verstappen was boosting there. All right, we're gonna cut down right about here. After we take these corners, Verstappen, come on, get in there. All right, let me show you now how to do the team orders. You see that? That's how you do the team orders to get your drivers to defend in a sense. You just want to do it really quickly. You don't want to do it and leave him out there. Verstappen, I pushed you in front so you can pull away, but he's not pulling away at all. All right, let's cut down there and cut down here since Verstappen doesn't want to pull away. And look at that. He's just slowed down like I issued a team order there. He just slowed down like I issued a team order, but I cut both drivers down, so I don't know. Maybe there's some form of glitch there where team order is concerned. I think there's some form of glitch right there where team order is concerned. All right, we're gonna go to pit now. We're saving a little fuel, and we just let Hamada boost his. Let's see what he goes back to. Softs. All right, we're gonna do an extra lap here. Kind of switch it up. Change up the strategy a bit. We'll go for an extra lap. We're gonna run out of tires, but we're gonna be close to the pit lanes, so no problem there. All right, we just boost from there and there. Jam up, hold them off. Nice Verstappen, jamming it up, holding them up. Yep, that's what we want to see. Verstappen doing a pretty decent job of holding there. 339 is where it's at. And we're back out at boost. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button on the stream, guys. All right, so Leclerc and Verstappen on Hamada's team should go back to pit here. Now we might can push our drivers to do 4 laps, so we can cut them down, or we just cut them down in the end and push them for 4 laps here and do like a 4-4 all softs. Hamada is pushing that Verstappen. He's not bringing him back to pit. Let's see if he goes back to pit with Leclerc here. All right, so he didn't go back to pit with Leclerc, so he must go to pit in this lap. And we're going to keep pushing our drivers. We're not going back to pit. We're running it to the end. He must go back to pit or he's going to run 0 tires. Let's see here. All right, so there he goes to pit with Verstappen. And he's slowed with Leclerc. This is where it's going to be at, Leclerc. He'll have to go to pit with Leclerc or he's going to run him off to 0. Only because he knows what we're doing. That's why he ran his Leclerc to 0. Because we're going to run Verstappen to 0 anyways. So because he knows what we're doing, he ran his Leclerc to 0. Normally, he would have gone back to pit. I mean, he would have passed. He would have passed anyway. But yeah, great race. Great race there. He would have passed us anyway if he even had gone to pit, because we would be out of tires on 0, out of fuel as well. But great race nonetheless. Going to the finish there. Great race, bro. Well done. So that's the thing when you're racing with people on the stream, players on the stream, they kind of know what you're doing. So you kind of have you kind of have no advantage really, because they kind of know what you're doing. So yeah, level 7 Leclerc, level 6 Verstappen. Mick Schumacher is like handicapped there, so he's way out leveled. Or Mick. Pretty decent setup here from Hamada. Pretty decent. It's kind of going with that trend, but that Hurricane is what balanced it out. Yeah, my Hurricane is at level 5. Need that Hurricane up to level 6. This setup is pretty nice. I'm loving this setup. Nice and balanced out. And especially when you add like a boost with like power to that setup, it's gonna be really good. When you add like the Hex boost, that gives power. The Warrior boost that gives power just like that. It's gonna be really nice. That car is gonna run. See what we get in this race crate. No, we didn't get any rotor. I was hoping to get some rotor there. 1 Verstappen. Got 1 Lewis Hamilton. We'll take that. All right, let's switch back from Mick and throw in back Perez in there. Perez would have given Hamada a better fight in that one. I think so. Thank you so much for your super chat, Paul. Really appreciate you, man, for all your support. Thank you guys so much. All right. Donation train. Appreciate you guys. All right, Hamada, I hear you, bro. Let's jump into another race. You see what matchmaking does. All right, we got match with this dude. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, Romanian. Oh, yeah. There was this thing one time there was this thing in F1 Clash. Oh, it's a Romanian name. Okay. One time there was this thing. One time I find like this little secret thing in F1 Clash. In F1 Manager, before it changed over to F1 Clash, there was this secret thing that I found. Like whenever you use a VPN and you load your account in the Romanian language. So let's say you use your VPN and you pinpoint yourself in Romania and you load in your account. The price you normally pay, let's say you pay 100 for that maximum amount offer you could buy in the shop. Like when you load it to like Romania, you pay like $80 for it. But they fixed that a good while ago when the game was like F1 Manager. So if you were to purchase that, so like players who normally purchase bucks that supported the channel, I would share that with them so they save a little money when they're purchasing. Why no face cam? Because I'm not home. I have death in the family. One of my grand aunts passed away, so I'm not home. I have to be helping to set up and stuff, get funeral arrangement setups and stuff. So that's why I don't have any face cam. As I was trying to connect a camera to this Wi-Fi here, but it's not going through at all. So no face cam. Oh, I need to go to pit before I forget. Wait, but this is interesting to see how far we could go on conserve here. 4 laps with Perez and Verstappen, who does not have the best tire management in the game. Yeah, she lived her life really. So she was like 82, so she lived a long life. So it's just that time, we all have that time. It's always a pain, but it is what it is. It have to happen. That's just life. As long as we get to live a long, full life, we're happy. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. So just a while ago, we boost 1 full lap, and then we cut down and got 3 laps. Let's try that here. Oh, it's raining. Oh, then the sun is gonna come out in a few seconds. Let's see what the rival is gonna go to pit for. Wets. Anybody going to wets right now will be in a lot of pain. All those cars on wets, they're gonna be in a lot of pain in a few seconds. They're gonna be in a lot of pain in a few seconds here. All those cars on wets. Yeah, so that's why I was unable to stream on Tuesday. So I have to be helping with set. Wait, what's going on here? How comes our car got glitched out and then all the AI's cars kind of passed by and our car got glitched out? Now all these cars should be on wets, so they should slow down and we should be going by them easy. Yeah, we should be cruising by them all on wets. Excuse me, Gasly, get out of the way. So we should be cruising by like everybody on wets here. As long as we're near, we should be cruising by. So that's interesting news. This is interesting. Oh, I forgot they have the 10% buff. Yeah, get out of the way, Gasly. Excuse me. I forgot they have the 10% buff. But this is interesting stuff to note, that you could do 1 lap of full boost and 3 laps of conserve on these tire management. Let's look how much is the tire management here with Perez and Verstappen. So if you have drivers with better tire management, you could do even better. Maybe 1.5 laps of boost. Very interesting information there. So 1 lap of boost and then come back to conserve for 3 laps. And see the levels of the tires. You can do 2 laps with Leclerc and boost and then conserve 2 laps. Nice. All right, so 97 and 86. Very interesting there. There we go with that setup again. Looking really good with that level 10 rotor in there. The level 10 rotor is really a monster. As you can see, it's the improvement giving that setup 79 power there. Can't wait to get that rotor to level 10. I'm going to see if I can do a little grinding when I get some free time, as I'll have to get going on the road soon. All right, so this is going to be our final race, and then I'll have to go, as I have to get going on the road in a few minutes here. So we're going to do one last race. What's up, Jamie? Welcome to the stream. We're going to do one last race. Hold level 10. Yep. I think my hold is level. Did I get my hold up to level 10? I believe so. Recently. Yeah. Recently I got it up to level 10. So it's that rotor. I just need that rotor to get there. And then we're kind of on some next level gameplay. once we make yeah, this is the setup that I'm planning to use in the GP funnels. So it's like a power grip based setup. So the rotor at level 10 will improve the power on the setup even more. How to make a good setup? All right, so to make a good setup, you kind of have to be going off something. It's either you're looking for a fast pit time, it's either you're going for a hybrid, it's either you're going for a power based setup, you're going for a grip based setup, or you're going for an aero based setup. So you can do a mixture of, let's say you're going for a power grip setup, or you're going for a power aero setup. If you're going for a high reliability setup, so you will have to know what kind of setup you want to go at to make that setup happen. All right, so if you're going for like a power grip setup, then you want to look for the parts that gives you the most on power and grip. You know what I mean? If you're looking for an aero setup, you want to look for the parts that gives you aero and power. You can go even for an aero and grip setup and forget about power. And then you can look for the parts that gives you the most aero and grip, and don't too worry about power. So whatever you're basing your setup off, you want to go for those parts, and then don't focus on the remaining parts. All right, don't focus on the remaining assets. They'll just catch up automatically with the parts that you're putting on to go for your base setup that you're looking for. All right, so that's basically how I tune and so on. Appreciate you, Asa, man. Thank you guys so much for your support. All right, so this is the setup I'm focusing on for the event. I want 75 more rotors, so I'm hopefully I get that before the end of the weekend, and then hopefully I can get Verstappen to level 7 as well by Sunday for the finals. That's what I'm aiming for. All right, so let's do one last race. Oh, I want to test the Series 6 parts now. I think I got most of them at level 6. Is only the Hurricane is at level 5. Yeah, we're gonna throw the Hurricane in there same way and see what that looks like now. Yeah, 78 power. Yes, like Hamada's setup. Yes, really nice. Really nice. All right, if you even look at this setup here, you could use this setup as a base setup as well. As you can see, this is a power and aero base setup, so it's not really taking into consideration too much power or that reliability. It's mostly focusing on grip and aero. All right. However, when we get like these parts up to like max level, then we might see a difference in the setup. All right, let's go run it. It's also giving you good pit time, so you know at max level you're gonna get a good setup. A good setup is gonna have an equal good pit time. If I get Verstappen to level 7, no more excuses. 470s. Yeah, knowing my luck in this game, I probably won't make 470. Knowing my luck in this game, probably still won't make 470. I've never scored 470 ever, never scored 470 in an event. So that's gonna be epic whenever I do. Yeah, this setup is gonna be like a go-to setup whenever we get the levels up to like level 7 and so on. Level 7 is where it's at. So one level away from max is really where most of the parts start to shine. All right, once you start to reach that level where you have like one level away from max, that's when most of your setups and your parts are gonna shine. Yeah, not with this, not at this level. I mean, right now this is like a level 9 common setups. At level 6, once you get them up, the epics up to level 7 is where it's at. It's where they start to shine. Oh, wait, did you guys just see what happened there? That's something interesting. Let me try. Let me see. I'm gonna try to focus that. Oh yeah, so that new GP strategy video. So the person that shared the GP strategy with me, I asked him if I could like make a video on it so others can get it to use, and he said like he does not want it to be popular because it's what he used up to today. So I decided not to make a video on it, as I wouldn't want somebody to share something with me and then they didn't want me to share it. So if I should like go behind his back and like share the strategy, then whenever there is something new in the game again that I probably don't see, then they won't be sharing it with me anymore. So I kind of decided not to share it. However, I am leaving tips. However, I have been leaving tips. I have been leaving tips in all these videos. So if you're somebody who watches my qualifying round video and you watch the live stream on Tuesday, then you'll basically know what the strategy is. All right. So if you watched the qualifying video and you're here again today watching my live stream, you basically will know what the strategy is, because I have been leaving tips here and there I've not come out to say do this and do that, but I've been leaving tips here and there for you guys to pick up and say, "Oh, that's what King is doing." All right. So at least those who pick it up will figure it out, and those who does not, well, just stick to the original GP strategy, but trying not to finish at the end. On the original GP strategy, you can still use it, but don't score at the end. So try to score between 25 and like 35 or 40. You don't want to score to the extreme end anymore. So score at about 25 or 40, and you should be good. Paul said he figured it out a long time ago. All right, Paul. So yeah. Yeah, I've been dropping hints all around for you guys to pick it up. All right. So this setup is going to be epic in the end games. It's going to be really strong, really good go-to setup. It has all the high tier parts, and it's going to be a good performer in the end games. All Series 7 epics. Game is a bit glitchy. Don't know if it's the internet connection or what. All right, Paul, you take care, man. Have a great day. Appreciate you for all your support as well, man. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all you guys. AMG, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the other guys who also donated today. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And yeah, this is basically going to be it for this one. So we're going to get those two tracks should be coming to the game sometime soon. They're both good tracks, I would say. I don't know too much about them to say which one is better than which one, but two great tracks is all I can say for now. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys walk good. Take care. Bless up. Yeah, bless up, bro. Take care, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next stream on Tuesday when I'll be back home in full swing with live camera and stuff. So yeah, you guys take care. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace, guys. Walk good. Take care, AMG. Hopefully, I'll be playing some GTA 5 on the weekend, so I'll catch you then. All right. So y'all take care. Walk good. Catch you guys. Peace.